Hey guys, Josh here, welcome back to another video. So today is another story time since it's been months since I've done the last one. So I thought, you know what, why not do another one? Easy to film, easy to record, easy to post. Anyway, today we're going to be discussing the story of the first time I ever did 5 tabs of acid. Now, I know that there's a story on my channel where I did 4 tabs and it did really well, got 3k views and everyone seemed to love that. So I thought I'd describe the story when I did 5 tabs because it was a lot worse. Right, so basically, this is probably midday. This is a year, maybe further ago, and my mate messaged me. He was like, "You know what? Got a day off. Can drop a couple tabs around. How many do you want?" And I was like, "You know what? Most I've ever done is 4, and that shit was pretty crazy. So why don't I give 5 a go?" So I said to him, "Yeah, give me 5 tabs of acid. Let me see what it's like, right?" So he pops around. He gives me the 5 tabs like a G. And I take them straight away, right? Bear in mind, I was with my friend at this point. We were just chilling in my room. I took the tabs, and then she's getting a bit drunk at the time. She's getting a bit wavy, you know, drinking the alcohol, loving the alcohol. And she's like, "Should we go on a walk?" And I'm like, "Bro, I just took some tabs, and you're asking me if we should go on a walk? Are you crazy?" Anyway, I was like, you know what? Actually, don't sound too bad, you know? It's daytime, the weather's nice, take a nice walk, see what the tabs do when I'm walking. So we go to the woods, right? And let me tell you guys, if you are on acid, do not go to the woods, bro. Thank fuck I had my friend there, bro, because if I didn't have my friend there, I don't even know what would have happened. Anyway, so we get to the woods, and it hasn't kicked in yet. And when I took the tabs, I threw up, because sometimes when I take too much acid, it makes me gag and it makes me throw up. It's a bit shit, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, so I took these tabs, and I threw up. And I was really worried that that meant that the tabs weren't going to work. Because, you know, I just threw up all the acid. So I was really scared that I've just wasted 5 tabs of acid because I just threw them up all over my bin. So anyway, I take the acid, we go into the woods, and I'm just sitting there. And I notice this tree. And as I'm sitting there, this tree's got this weird pattern on it. And I suddenly think, that looks like an eye. And then the more close I look at it, the more close I'm thinking, that really looks like an eye. And then the eye started moving. And I was like, hold on a minute. That is an eye. So I get up and I walk over to it and I touch it and it's just a bit of tree. And then that's when it hits me. I just took 5 tabs of acid. I'm fucking tripping, bro. So yeah, that's when it started. The second I noticed that tree looked like it had an eye, that's when the trip started. So anyway, we're walking around the woods and I'm getting more and more high and I'm tripping more and more out. And at this point, we're walking through a path in the woods that's literally just completely grass, bro. Grass everywhere, grass left, grass right, grass in your fucking face, anywhere. So we're walking, and I'm behind my friend, and I'm following her because I have literally no idea where I'm going. And I'm looking around, and I'm tripping so much that I don't even know where I am. I'm looking, I'm like, bro, I swear we were here 5 minutes ago. This entire place looks exactly the fucking same, bro. Like, I'm not even joking. When you're on acid and you go in the woods and you see this grass, bro, you don't know where you are, bro, because the grass just all looks the same, and it all looks like the same thing, and it looks like you're just walking through the same area. So if I didn't have my friend there, Jesus fucking Christ, I would never have been found again, bro. I would have been in that woods the entire night waiting for the trip to subside before I left, because I could not find my way through those woods, and if I didn't have her in front of me, I would have not found that way through the woods. Anyway, so we come out of this really thin grassy path, and we're on this really wide long path, and at the end of the path is just like a giant thing of bushes, and at this point I'm tripping like a madman. I had never tripped this much in my life at this point. So I look at these bushes and it is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen in my entire life. I even took a picture on my phone because of how beautiful it was. I looked at the picture later and it was literally just a picture of a bush, but you know, anyway, I'm looking at this bush and it is just gleaming in different colours, and it's like a kaleidoscope of leaves in beautiful formed shapes, and I'm just sat there in awe staring at this thinking, Jesus Christ, man, acid is the king. And anyway, so we leave, and as we're walking down the road, I look at the road, and the fucking craziest thing, I look at the road, and there is just faces in the road, patterns of faces all over the road. You ever seen those, like, pictures of, like, optical illusions, where they got the weird, like, entity faces? It was like that all over, spiraled all over the road. And I look up, and the clouds, bro. If you ever done acid and you looked at the clouds, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. That shit looked like a Van Gogh painting, bro. That shit was the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life, let me tell you. Anyway, so we're walking, and she goes to me, she goes, do you want to get some chips? And I'm like, bro, what? She's like, yeah, the kebab van's right there. You want to get some chips? And I'm like, I'm high as fuck on acid, and you want me to cross the road, number one, because I did not want to cross the road, because I thought I was going to get hit by a car straight away, trust me. But, number one, you want me to cross the road? I genuinely asked her if she'd hold my hand across the road. I was like, can you hold my hand? She was like, sure. She was like, wait, no, I ain't holding your hand, bro. You're fucking like 18 years old. I ain't holding your hand. And I was like, ah, whatever, bun you then. Anyway, so we crossed the road. And I'm like, bro, so you want me to cross the road and you want me to speak to someone at the kebab van? And she was like, nah, it's fine. I'll speak to the person at the kebab van. And anyway, so we go over to the kebab van. It's got like a bus stop right next to it, right? And I'm sat at this bus stop here. I'm just chilling at this bus stop while she's ordering her chips. And I'm looking down. And you know in the bus stop where on the road it says like bus in big white letters? Bro, you should have seen them letters. They were moving like I've never seen before. Them letters were moving and waving and weaving. And bro, I was looking at it and I was like, is anyone else seeing this, bro? Because that bus stop sign is moving, bro. It is moving. And she comes over to me. She comes over to me with the chips. And she's like, oh, yeah, here's your chips, bro. And I open the packet and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I open the packet, the chips, it's cheesy chips, right? It's got sauce on it. And it just looks like a fucking otherworldly fucking alien grub, bro. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, what the fuck are these chips, bro? These are the weirdest looking chips I ever seen in my life, bro. So I close the container, we walk home, and I'm sat eating these chips. And when I'm sat, and trust me, right? I get home, right? Before I eat these chips, as I'm walking up into my room, I open the door to my room, and my room was like floating. Like, it was like the room, obviously my room is like a pure box, right? And the box was like side to side wiggling, like the whole of my room was like wiggling side to side. And I was like, oh hell no, bro, these tabs will fuck me right up. And my room was just like spinning and spinning and spinning, and I was like, this is a long day for me, bro. Anyway, so I sit down, I get my chips out, I open my chips and I start eating them, bro. And I don't know if you guys have ever eaten on acid, but it's the weirdest fucking thing in my entire life, right? Because you're eating the food and your teeth feel like numb. It's like, I don't know, I've never done like coke or anything like that, so, but I'm pretty sure people have described to me coke being the exact same thing. And so you're eating and your teeth just feel all numb and you feel like you're just like eating this otherworldly fucking food. And I was just sat there like, what the fuck is going on right now? And so I put on some Rick and Morty, you know, because every time I'm tripping I like to put on some Rick and Morty because that shit is colourful as fuck. So I'm putting on some Rick and Morty and this shit don't even look like Rick and Morty no more, bro. I'm tripping so much, this shit just look like some fucking blobs of colours and fucking cartoon people, bro. I was just tripping the fuck out and I was like, bro, this is a long day for me. And I remember the rest of the trip, I was just sat in my bed chilling, didn't know what to do because I was like, I've never freaked out this much in my life. My walls, right, I got this pattern on my walls, right, and it's like, it kind of looks like the Manchester United logo, I can't even lie to you, but anyway, I've got a bunch of like patterns on my walls, right, and like, usually when I'm tripping, the patterns kind of move a bit, but bro, I was tripping so hard that I could see the patterns bouncing like it was a fucking load of balls on the wall, just bouncing next to each other, bro. The patterns were bouncing, bro, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here, man? I can't be the only one seeing this shit. But yeah, the rest of the chip, I mean, to be fair, I was eating chips. But the rest of the trip, it was chill. It was a vibe. And, you know, I eventually calmed down, smoked some weed, boosted the trip again some more. And then she left. And then I went to bed about 9 in the morning the next day. Because, you know, when you're on acid, you ain't sleeping for shit. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that story time. If you did, leave it in the comments if you want to see more. Like this video, subscribe for more. And I love you guys so much. Peace out.